place has to free. On the street.
Live from Canada, this is The Dating Game. And now, here's the star and host, Jim Lane.
Thank you. Thank you and good evening. You're a wild group tonight. Listen, there's been a spectacular spate of articles recently in our national magazines on the subject of love, and they hold one common belief. Our first young lady had the opportunity of meeting many a diverse bachelor, from the poetry-loving, soft-spoken young men of North Wales to the animated, machine-gun-tongued firebrands of France. Well, now she's back home, and we thought she might enjoy being exposed to three more diverse bachelors, but all with one common denominator. They are all California born and bred, with that special American trademark we're sure that she'll enjoy. Let's meet the young men in question, and here they are. There's our panel of three diverse but dependable bachelors ready for game number one. Now, in order to keep our young lady from hearing the introductions of our three gentlemen, we've kept her isolated off stage in a soundproof booth as usual. Three gentlemen over there, I know you know that, and they are going to answer your questions as best they can, and it's up to you to figure out which one you like best, okay? All right. Gentlemen over there will ask you to say good evening. You would. Bachelor number one, would you say good evening, please?
How you doing today, my friend? Thank you.
Number two.
Hey.
Number three.
Hello.
They're all ready to go. Do you have your questions? Have a seat right here. Have some fun. Make yourself comfortable. Pay careful attention, and good luck.
Hi, everyone. Have any of you ever heard a crashing glass sound, gone to look, and you couldn't find it?
Yeah, I believe I've seen and met people that, are very open, but have no idea that that's where they're standing. And sometimes they're pulling in things or they're saying something inspirational or not, but you know that it comes from somewhere else. It's not from that personality.
$4 and take it. Beautiful. Super mucho gusto e generoso.
We're going to have strong, incredible borders, and people are going to come into our country, but they're going to come into our country legally. They're going to come in legally. We're going to build a wall. It's going to be built. It's not even, believe it or not, it's not even a difficult thing to do. And by the way, for the people of New Hampshire, where you have a tremendous problem with heroin and drugs, you wouldn't even believe it. You see this place and you say it's so beautiful. You have a tremendous problem. The first thing always that they mention to me, Mr. Trump, please do something. The drugs, the heroin, it's pouring in, and it's so cheap.
Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. What causes these strange sounds that continue without evidence or explanation? Could they be linked to the alien presence that Paul Hellyer has had people talk to him about, that I have had people talk to me about? And if it is an alien presence, what is the meaning, what is the cause of all of these different sounds in different frequencies, covering now from going all the way back to the 1950s up to today?
That is absolutely fascinating to me because CE5 is a really big thing right now. And it has been for some years, but it's been growing in energy and momentum as we move forward. Why do you think so many people have a difficult time accepting the contents of Dr. Greer's CE5? I understand it's cerebral. I understand there's a bit of spirituality that's in there, but there are so many folks out there who are saying this is a life-changing experience. If you stick with the meditation and you follow this particular path, this is where it'll eventually lead you.
Ooh. Well, thank you. You just put that in my back pocket. No comments. No messages.
When it comes to space, too often, for too many years, our dreams of exploration and discovery were really squandered by politics and bureaucracy, and we knocked that out. So important for our psyche, what you're doing. It's going to be important monetarily and militarily, but so important for right up here, the psyche. We don't want China and Russia and other countries leading us. We've always led. We've gone way far afield for decades now, having to do with our subject today. We're going to be the leader by far. We're behind you 1,000%. When it comes to defending America, it is not enough to merely have an American presence in space. We must have American dominance in space. So important. Very importantly, I'm hereby directing the Department of Defense and Pentagon to immediately begin the process necessary to establish a Space Force as the 6th branch of the armed forces. That's a big statement. I am instructing my administration to embrace the budding commercial space industry. We are modernizing out-of-date space regulations. They're way out of date. They haven't been changed in many, many years. And today we're taking one more step to unleash the power of American ingenuity.
See, that's the signal, and now you must make up your mind. You have 60 seconds to think about the answers and decide which of the mystery bachelors will be your date. Welcome back to the dating game. It had 60 seconds to analyze the answers over there, and you have 3 distinct types, and it's all up to you which one appealed to you most. So which will it be for your big date? Will it be bachelor number 1, bachelor number 2, or bachelor number 3? Bachelor number 3. Okay. Any big reason why you chose him? He sounded mean. You like mean men? She selected him because he was mean. All right, well, let's find out how he turns out. Before you meet him, I'd like you to meet the gentleman you did not select. First, bachelor number 1.
This is the way, right? Third phase of moon, GUFON. Third phase, UFO report. This is the way, guys. Boots on the ground, getting the real information, getting the real words from the real people who are out there experiencing this firsthand. I don't want to read a book about somebody who knew about somebody who knew about somebody. I'm beyond that second, third hand kind of story. I want to talk to the person who knows about the experience because they're there.
Yeah, looks very nice. You also didn't select bachelor number 2. See, and this gentleman was born in Hollywood.
Last night, there was a gentleman who can actually contact aliens. Scranton was his name. Daniel Scranton. Phenomenal. Like the most believable contactor. What do they call them people who reach out? Channeler the internet has probably ever seen. Now, I thought Bracho was the best. The guy who just comes out and stares at everybody and makes all the women cry. He just gets up on the pedestal like Jesus Christ. And he just stares at everybody with his hair. Like this. Like loving, adoring, hugging eyes. His eyes come out and they hug you. And people break down in tears. He's so beautiful. He stares at me. All my problems just drift away. Well, that's how this guy is. This guy has got the power of the channel. And I would not be doing my job if I didn't play it. This is from another episode he did. Phenomenal. I mean, the best. No, I'm being serious.
Jim, thank you. Did a very fine job. Thank you. Did very well. And from Samsonite Luggage, gentlemen, for you, we know you'll be able to use a 26-inch man's two-suiter of handsome Samsonite luggage made by the Samsonite Corporation, featuring hidden locks, strong, light magnesium frames, and Oxford gray with a scuff-resistant finish. And many thanks again for joining us on the dating app. Thank you very much. Great. Thank you. Well, this is it. Let's find out something about the gentleman you chose.
Their achievements for the year is bringing peace to Syria. And the whole world's talking about it. It's the level of stupidity is incredible. I'm telling you, I used to use the word incompetent. Now I just call them stupid. I went to an Ivy League school. I'm very highly educated. I know words. I have the best words. But there's no better word than stupid. Right? There is none. There is none.
But I'll tell you, maybe he's ready for this. You know, since there's proof positive that you enjoy traveling after your excursion last summer, we thought you wouldn't mind doing a little more traveling for your chaperone dream date. So, how about taking a trip to one of the great
hotels in Chernobyl? This 5-star hotel has all the accommodations anybody will ever need when they visit this hotel. Anybody staying at this hotel will be able to enjoy fine dining 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. After fine dining, you can always go to the gym with a beautiful view of the grounds. After all that, you can go to our beautiful rooms and enjoy our lakefront property view.
Too many sits marks, huh? Have a good time. Calm her down a little. Whee! Electronic devices are all well and good as far as matchmaking is concerned, but our more modified dating game device may send our next young lady on a dream date with the gentleman who created the role of Hawk on ABC television, Burt Reynolds. How about that?
We're not from this place. When you talk about reality.